So with Ahmed being the newest unit to be released in Dislyte, he is currently the most hype unit, and he has a really good healing and attack amplifying support. But should you summon for him? Now, I have a few ways of answering this question. One of the first ways I answer this question is what does your account need? Are you in need of a healer, right? So if you are really in need of a healer, short answer to that is yes. Go ahead and summon for Ahmed. He's a great healer. He reduces cooldown. He amplifies your team's attack. So go for it. But do I think he's a game-breaking unit that you like need to summon for? Like, oh my god, this guy is so broken, like I need him. I don't think Ahmed is that game-breaking, right? Now, in some of my previous videos, I show Ahmed and I go over more what his kit does and how he plays running a team. But I've come to find out that yeah, he's a really good healer. Yeah, he puts a lot of buffs on people and stuff, and reduces cooldown for all your teammates by 1, which is huge for all your abilities. But as I've used him, I think he will definitely like shine more in teams where the fights are prolonged, because the longer the fights are, the more sacred songs he puts on people, and that's where he shines the most, is when he's putting that unique buff on him, the sacred song. And if you don't know what the sacred song buff does, it's basically a unique buff that he puts on you that stacks up to 25 times, and each stack gives you 2% attack whoever has that buff on. I think the buff is actually strong, but it's not like an immediate boost of attack, right? Like if Sally, Dahlia, or like, well, yeah, I can't really say Dahlia, she's not a healer, but like a Sally, or like, you know, someone that gives you an attack immediately, which gives you an instant percentage boost, a higher instant percentage boost than having Ahmed's sacred song, his buff stack up slowly, right? Because that's how he works. And his kit revolves around giving you more sacred songs the lower your HP is. So that if they're under 50%, he'll give you double the amount of sacred songs. So instead of him giving you 1, he'll give you 2. So you can stack as many sacred song buffs as much as possible, right? Now, of course, you don't really want to look at the damage on this on these type of units, because he is a support, so you can't really judge him based on his attack. You can really judge him on his utility and what he brings to the table, and how his kit really is, though, right? His kit basically just revolves around a lot of healing and putting those stacks on you and reducing the cooldown. Now, if you're going against an HP ceiling, someone that gives you an HP penalty, like an HP ceiling drop, then that's actually very also valuable to him. And I believe that that's more of a niche kind of a thing, right? Because not everybody has that ability. It's more like Lu Yong, I think that's his name, the guy with the paintbrush, Raven. But again, not everybody has that ability, so I would say that HP thing is more something like more of a niche thing that you'll pick Ahmed into that. But in most cases, he still would be really good, because he's still a great healer, and he does heal a lot. But again, he excels when the person is actually under 50% health, and that's when he's putting the double stacks of supporting song on people, right? And yeah, that's basically Ahmed in a nutshell. His S1 basically heals you 3 times, and it scales off his max HP. So most of his healing scales off max HP, and so you want to build him with a lot of HP. So now that I got that out the way, right, should you summon for him, right? So it comes down to like what I was saying. I don't think he is a game-breaking unit. I think he's a great unit and he's a top-tier healer. But do you need to summon for him? Honestly, you can summon for anyone, whoever you like, but this is my opinion. I think that as far as me, right, if you're like saving your currency, if you're farming the in-game currency, all the free in-game currency, and you're trying to wait for that banner character to come around and see if you can try to save as much as possible, so you can try to go to pity and pull that character and have a better chance of pulling him, I would say Ahmed is good, but I don't think he's game breaking. I think you can try to save up as many of your free resources you can right now that you can farm from the in-game shop right now, and try to summon on another banner. But again, it is like what I said, if you need a healer really bad I would say just go try to pull for Ahmed, because he is a great healer at the end of the day, and he does bring a lot of other things to the table that are very useful for a support character. And like I said, I think he'll excel in like very prolonged fights, and the longer the fight is, the more supporting song everyone's gonna have. And it's kind of, honestly, I think it'll be GG, like because of how a lot of people will have like a bunch of stacks, plus on top of the attack buff, right? So that's you're just gonna overall have so much more damage than the other team late game if you have that Ahmed. But I feel like, yeah, he fits all really well in like bruiser comps, like tank bruiser comps, and he's very niche when it comes to like picking those HP ceiling decreases penalty enemies that you're facing. You would want to bring Ahmed for that, because he's like the first character of its kind that heals that type of stuff. But yeah, the cooldown reduction is always great, no matter what. Reducing your cooldown by 1 for all the abilities of everyone is really good. So yeah, I would say, honestly, for me personally, what I'm doing, I might try to go for him again just because I want to make content, right? But if I wasn't making the content, I would more than likely, honestly, after I give him a quick trial, right, and tried him out, I would honestly save my my crystals and gold cards, and I would probably wait till the next banner and see who's the next banner and try to save up starting from now, because this is a good point to start saving, so you can save as much as possible for when the new character comes out, and increase your odds of getting to that pity and trying to get him. But then again, you know, like the pity is so deep, and like you actually pulling the character, the rates are actually not even high or anything. So hopefully they can fix that, but they have showed willingness to change and fix things along as the game progresses. So we just have to try to be patient a little bit more and see how these things turn out, and hopefully, you know, we can get some better rates and stuff like that. But if you enjoyed this video, make sure you guys subscribe. Your boy's trying to hit 1,000 subscribers. Also, like the video if you like the video. Leave a comment down below with your thoughts, and share this with someone who you think might like it. And I will see you guys in the next one. It's your boy Jadaa. I'm out. Peace.